What's up, people? Mike here, and this is my Uber difficulty walkthrough for Wolfenstein: New Order. This is Chapter 6, London Nautica Part 1. So, very start of this mission, you kind of have to play hide and go seek with this this mechanical hound, and what is it? So you kind of get to see me struggle right here because the game decides that that little bit of fence is just enough where I can't walk through it, and even then, it's still giving me trouble. I could have cut this out, but I decided to leave it in just to show you how annoying this part ended up becoming for me. But you basically just have to like bait him in to that area so you can move into the next area. I don't know if you need to actually lure him into that section for him to get stuck, or if it's scripted that it has to be that specific spot that he gets stuck in, or if it's the first path that I went through. So, and then you get to see me have issue with the sliding, barely activate the cinematic to get him destroyed. So, coming into this area, there is a commander here, but I ended up getting unlucky and he saw me. But I don't think he can actually call in reinforcements for how this is. So I don't think there's really any worry about having more guys show up if you don't stop that guy quick enough. So and then I usually headshot that guy just in case when I move forward, I'm pretty sure that he'll pick up his gun and start to shoot at you if you don't kill him. I'm not 100% positive on that. He could just be scripted to ignore you and focus on his fallen comrade. So. And this is me checking the map because I honestly couldn't remember the directions you're supposed to go. All I know is that you want to come into this area with a good amount of health and ammo, since you're going to be fighting one of those mechs. It's not like one of the big, well, actually I shouldn't say a mech, it's just a robot. It's not a giant one like you face at the end of this chapter, but he can still fuck you up pretty quickly. And mainly because it's a very small location that you're in, so you really don't have a lot of maneuverability. There is some bits of cover, but not a whole lot to really feel safe. But luckily you do pick up some grenades, so just like in chapter 3, just immediately throw a grenade at the thing. Maybe wait for it to move away from where it was, because as you could see, I got lucky and actually hit the battery that was on the back of it, even though I couldn't actually see it. The game decided that I was close enough to it that the hit detection gave me the quick kill on it. So, but after you deal with that robot, coming into this room, I feel like is the more one of the challenging parts of this chapter. As soon as you come in here, a whole bunch of guys spawn in, and there's also another one of those robots, pretty much at the other end of the room from where you come in. This room works well as a hiding place to recover some of your health, but as you can see there, it unfortunately is very easy for the soldiers to get grenades in that room. So the strategy that I ended up finding working the best is just running from one side to the other, just kind of baiting enemies to try and follow you to one side, and you can sometimes catch them off guard because they don't know which side you're coming from. They do occasionally rush you, kind of like how these guys are, but then there's other times where they stay all the way down at the other side of the corridor. So like I kind of caught that guy running, and now we're just kind of trying to see who can catch the other one first before. I believe that was all of them. But the first time I came through this area on normal, I think I ended up having to do this section like 2 or 3 times, just because it always ended up that a grenade got thrown in that room, and in running away from there, I always ended up getting shot in the back. But you want to be careful, because when you move across this catwalk, a door opens that has an enemy with a turret on it, and unfortunately most of the cover on the catwalk can actually be destroyed by that turret, and that was my very bad grenade fail. But luckily there was still some grenades over here. I believe that was the one guy that came out of where that door opened that has the turret. I'm not 100% positive on that. And that guy was just kind of chilling over there. So you want to be careful, because sometimes these guys can be very aggressive in coming after you, and then sometimes they play smart and kind of stay back and cover. Like if I hadn't been looking, I probably would have ran past the guy, and I probably would have died. So I'm grabbing all this health to overcharge it, just so when I take on this mech, or this robot, I don't have to worry too much about possibly getting fucked up by him. So, plus I got the quick regeneration perk or whatever for overcharging my health to past 200. So, but once all those enemies are dead and the robot's dead, if you come back over here, this is the locker that has the health upgrade. And I'm pretty sure when you get the health upgrade, if you're like, if I had gone through that battle and I was like at like like 40 health. I'm fairly certain picking up that health upgrade. It should have. It should boost your health all the way back up to uh, whatever, assuming that you've been grabbing all the health upgrades. It should boost your health up to 150. Um, right here, I believe, is where the armor upgrade would be, and I accidentally threw a grenade there. I meant to knife it, but instead I threw a grenade. There we go. But we also got the marksman rifle. When you open this door, you want to be careful because even before I could see the guy, he had already gotten a hit on like my ankle or something. So you definitely want to be cautious of that guy in there. But when you come into this area, kind of be a little cautious because 2 of those drones are gonna show up. But you also want to not go too far to your left because there's a couple soldiers up on the walkway there. And the last thing you want to do is be avoiding getting hit by this thing and putting yourself wide open for those soldiers to get shots on you. So, and you'll be able to see me do some pretty shitty sniping in this section. I'm not exactly the best sniper in games, but I'm fairly competent. But for some reason, for this chapter, I was just doing complete shit with this gun. Like, wasting just so many bullets. It's pathetic. If I was a perfectionist, I probably would have restarted the checkpoint and redid this part, but I was like, fuck it, I got the job done, so no point in, like, just so many wasted shots. Terrible. I can be the best and the worst all at once sometimes. It's pretty bad. But I guess that makes me human, so. But just like before, you want to be cautious of moving here because there are still more guys up on these platforms. And unfortunately, they have the height advantage on you, and there isn't a whole lot of cover for most of this platform area. So but I have a decent amount of armor and a decent amount of health, so it really wasn't too bad. And this is me getting shot because I don't know where the fuck I'm getting shot from. So, and that's another thing that happens sometimes when you're kind of at stairs and you have a dead body in front of you and you're trying to shoot a guy that's farther back. 9 times out of 10, you're probably gonna be hitting the dead body instead of the soldier you're trying to shoot. So but once these guys are dead, and you go into the little circular room, Oh yeah, I'm running back here to try and because there was a health pack that I didn't pick up. Kind of a bit of a backtrack, but you know, health is health. But once you get up to the top of this staircase and get into that room, um, you open the no, you don't open the doorway. You lower the satellite that you need to cut down with the cutter, so you can progress into the next location. But after you hit the switch, or maybe before you hit the switch, I can't remember. You get two. Oh yeah, you get jumped by I think two of these drones. You do want to be careful because that one got very aggressive and actually came into this room and almost killed me from the explosion after I shot it down. So, kind of be cautious of that. But, yeah, once you cut down the satellite so you can move across, we'll be moving into part 2.